Every time that I learn about yet another corporate fraud case, especially those where a lot of employees played a role, I can't help but get curious about the people that worked in those companies and what may have contributed to their unethical and illegal choices. And usually there's plenty of information online, whether it's in news articles or white papers, sometimes documentaries, that will paint a fairly accurate picture for us. This article deals with a principle that I've written about before, which is that employee performance is in great part a response to the leadership practices, the processes, and the systems that leaders implement. Specifically, this is a story about a bank employee who started out as a conscientious, law-abiding professional, and over time begins making some choices that are unethical, and she ends up breaking the law. Now, most leaders probably won't face corporate fraud on the massive scale that we've seen in the headlines. But there's still some important lessons to be learned here. Because whether we're talking about fraud or at-risk behavior or just poor performance, it's important for leadership teams to understand the role that they play in encouraging those choices that employees make. In other words, it's important for leaders to understand behavior well enough to build the type of environments that motivate employees to uphold the corporate values instead of setting up the conditions that cause them to disregard the corporate values. So I hope you get something out of this, and please feel free to reach out with any questions.